together for your 2018 Varsity Lancers. And put your hands together for your...
Has been played. Both teams are on the sidelines ready to take the field. Norton Lancers are represented in white tonight, and Holliston is in black. So looks like the Lancers are setting up to kick off to Holliston.
The Lancers will be kicking off left to right on your television screen, your radio dial. Number 24, number 2 for Holliston, set to recover. We've been waiting all year for this, everyone. Let's have some fun. Here we go. Lancer Nation.
So this is a home opener for the Lancers. Lancers again in white, kicking off from left to right.
We need 2 helpers for the chain game. Best seat in the house. We actually need 3 altogether with the down marker. To the far sidelines, we need 3 helpers. I see 1.
So it looks like they're waiting on a few people to handle the flag markers. So 3 volunteers ready to handle those, and game is just about ready to begin. And we are ready to start this game. And there's the kickoff down to about the 10-yard line. And a little reverse handed off going up the right-hand side. And he's going to make it all the way out to about the 36, but a fumble.
Ball is lost. And Holliston recovers.
And looks like Holliston is able to recover. They're at about the 36-yard line. So they'll start from there. 1st and 10.
On the carry, taken down by number 54, Ethan Miser Nelson. First and 10 for the Bengals.
So Holliston takes the field on offense, 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Squad is awful set out. He's not going to motion from there.
And drops back for a little pass across the middle, and that's caught. And that'll be enough for a 1st down and dragged down at about midfield. So 1st down, the chains will move right away.
Taken down by number 4, Delani DePina. The not before a Holliston 1st down and 10, ball marked at the 49-yard line.
He's over.
So quarterback is in the shotgun position. And there's a handoff to number 2, and he's going off to the right-hand side and brought down for no gain.
Quarterback keeper Bill Nash with the run. Taken down by number 34, Nate Sakari. Gains no yards. Looking at 2nd down and 10, ball marked at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, they went over, motion to the dead side.
Quarterback rolling out to the left and gets rid of it, throws it out of bounds. Nowhere to go. Lancers were putting the pressure on. That was number 3. excuse me, number 34 heading into the quarterback. So had to throw that one away.
Hey, you're fine. The corner did a great job dropping into the hole and making him throw in front. Okay, listen, you're going 30 yards. Screens all day. Trips.
And a little shuffle pass, and there's a flag thrown down.
Flag on the play. Holding on the offense.
So offensive penalty, that'll back up Holliston.
Okay, 21-yard line. 21-yard line.
Penalties declined. 4th down and 10.
So they're going to decline that penalty. It'll be 4th down. So it looks like Holliston will be punting it away to the Lancers.
Move him up. Move him up.
And that's going to get a Holliston bounce all the way down to about the 9-yard line.
By number 24, Mitchell Gimblett.
So that'll bring out the Lancers offense for the first time.
First time today, with 8:57 left. Ball marked at the 4-yard line.
Waiting on a play here, Tyler. Okay, 72 to 3.
So offense will start for the Lancers at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, he's wide.
And handoff up the middle and dropped for a marginal gain. Looks like there's a flag down on the play.
Holding on the offense.
So that'll be a holding call against the Lancers.
The block in the back. Penalty is declined. They'll take the result of the play.
So this will bring up 2nd down.
11.
And that'll be a quarterback keeper up the middle. Gains about 1 or 2 yards.
Tyler Elliott.
That was Tyler Elliott on the quarterback keeper.
And on the tackle, number 22, Dylan Ibbotson. Gains about 3, looking at 3rd down. And a long 7, short 8.
And pass to the left, but that is into the ground.
Incomplete.
So incomplete pass on 3rd down. That'll bring the punting unit out for the Lancers. So first possession for Norton Lancers, 1, 2, 3 and out. They'll be punting to Holliston.
Makes the card to punt.
And they're going to end up with some pretty good field position. And taken all the way down inside the 15-yard line, so at about probably the 12. So that's going to put Holliston in good position at the 12-yard line of the Norton Lancers with 1st and 10 coming up.
First down and 10 for Holliston. Ball marked at the 14-yard line.
11-10, 6 is out.
So number 11 with a pitch to 22 and a run up the middle. And gang tackled and finally brought down, but not after gaining at least 5 or 6 yards. So nice run up the middle there for number 22 of Holliston.
Makes it 2nd down and 1.
And a quick pitch, but flags are down.
Flags are on the field. In on the tackle, number 85, Gar's grandson, Hunter Murphy. It's going to be offside.
So that'll be an defensive penalty, offsides.
Half the distance to the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
So this is going to put Holliston in good position here, 1st and goal. And Holliston able to run it in and get on the board first. So that'll be a touchdown for Holliston on the run right up the middle. Extra point attempt here by number 4.
It is up and it's good.
And that is good. So after just a few minutes here in the first quarter, Holliston up 7, Lancers 0. We'll be right back. So we're back now with Holliston ready to kick off to the Lancers right to left. Taken at the 15, out to the 20, 25, and tackled down at about the 25-yard line.
With the return. Taken down by number 4, Connor Mulvaney.
So Lance's offense will take the field again.
And the Lancers will
down 7-0 here in the first quarter.
At the 26-yard line.
Quarterback keep up the middle and knocked right down for probably no gain or maybe a gain of a yard.
And on the tackle, number 57, Will Crowley. Gains a yard, looking at 2nd down and 9.
And handoff to the right-hand side, but tackle down in the backfield.
Number 22.
So that was number 22. That was Hines on the tackle. So this will bring up 3rd down for the Norton Lancers. And there's going to be a flag thrown on the field. That might just be a delay of game.
Delay of game on the offense.
That just shouldn't happen, but delay a game, that'll knock the Lancers back a few yards. And here's a pass off to the left-hand side, and that's incomplete over the head of the receiver. So that'll bring out the punting unit once again for the Lancers.
Makes it 4th down. They're about 16. The punting unit out the punt. Nate's the car in the back. Ready to kick it off. Bill Nash and Mitchell Gimblett back to receive.
So that punt is going to go out of bounds, still in Lancer territory at probably about the 40-yard line or so.
Ball's going to be marked right at the 40-yard line, 1st down and 10.
So once again, that'll put Holliston in good position at Lancer's 40-yard line with 1st and 10 coming up. Number 11 in motion. And number 6, handoff up the middle. So couple yard gain. Quarterback hands off to number 21. That was Hunter Murphy on the tackle.
2nd down and 5, ball marked at the 35-yard line.
So this will bring up 2nd down and about 5 for Holliston at the 35. And quarterback keeps and rolls to the right and passes all the way down. He is wide open all the way down to right to a touchdown. So at first they waited, they thought it was down to the 1-yard line, but he is in for the touchdown.
Number 6, Matt.
So just like that, Holliston on the board once again. At first I think they were unsure whether he crossed the goal line, but then the signal was given for the touchdown. Extra point attempt by number 4 for Holliston. And once again, that is good. So extra point again for number 4. He's 2 for 2 on the night. So very quickly, Holliston 14, Norton Lancers 0, and we'll be right back. So Holliston ready to kick off to the Lancers, down to about the 15, out to the 25, and knocked back Whistle is blown.
Down by number 32, Kevin Lyons.
So Lancers will take over 1st and 10 at about the 27-yard line.
Put your hands together for our lovely Lady Lancer cheerleaders.
So Norton has yet to even get close to midfield. We'll see what they can do here on offense. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. And pass to the right side. Gets out to about the 41 and knocked out of bounds. So that pass was to number 85, Murphy. That'll give Lancers their first down. That'll move the chains. And handoff to number 24, but he's knocked down right away for no gain.
Colin Hawkins, picked up by Dylan Ibbotson. Roughly about a 2-yard loss of that second down.
So this will bring up 2nd down.
That will be marked at the 41-yard line.
And there's a short pass, but that pass is low. It is caught. That'll move him up maybe about a yard.
Gets right back to the original line of scrimmage, looking at 3rd down and 10. Lancers.
So 3rd and a long 10. And quarterback rolls to the right, and there's a pass, and that's caught. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Pass complete to number 34, Nate Sicard.
So number 34, Nate Sicard on the reception. That'll be enough for the Lancer 1st down. So the chains will move. And that'll, for once, bring them into Holliston territory. Ball's marked at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. And quarterback keeper picks up a few yards. So down to about the 40. That's Elliott for about a 5-yard gain.
And on the tackle, number 59, Samuel Florell. And number 56, Ryan Cahill gets 5, looking at 2nd down and 5.
Handoff up the middle for about a yard.
Nate Sicard with the carry.
Again, that was Sicard on the carry for the Lancers.
Upended by number 51, David Harding. With 20 seconds left in the first quarter, he makes a 3rd down and about 2.
So that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Holliston up 14, Lancers 0. We'll be right back in just a few moments for the start of quarter number 2. So we're back here at the start of the second quarter at Norton Lancers. Lancers with the ball. And that goes nowhere.
Tyler Elliott with the QB keep, taken down by number 57, senior captain Will Crowley. So a loss of about 3. Looking at 4th down and a long 4. Needing to get to the 35-yard line for a 1st down.
So timeout is called. Lancers will talk things over with 4th down and a long 4th. We'll be right back in just a few moments. So Lancers are going to make an attempt here on 4th down. Handoff to the right, and he's going to break it through. And a nice run there all the way down to about the 20-yard line. So big hole opened up on the right-hand side, and that'll give the Lancers a 1st down.
Taken down on the play by number 26, Kristen Sinaluch.
So again, another run up the middle, maybe a yard or 2.
And on the floor, number 4, Connor Mulvaney, and number 32, Kevin Lyons. It sets up 2nd down and about 6.
So 2nd and 6 for the Lancers down in Holliston territory at about the 19-yard line. And quick pass out to the left-hand side, but number 24 is down.
To number 24, Colin Cochran. Kneel down for a 2-yard loss, looking at 3rd down and 9.
That'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Lancers. Quarterback keeper off to the right side, picks up a few. So that's Elliott knocked down after a modest gain of a few yards.
Number 51, David Hardy. Sets up a 4th down and 8.
So once again, Lancers are facing 4th down and about 8. Down in Holliston territory at their 20-yard line. Elliott drops back to pass, and he's going to keep it and run to the left. He's got some room. He's going to get to the outside, and that's Elliott all the way in for the touchdown. There are flags on the field, but Elliott able to run it in on the left-hand side for the touchdown. Let's see what these flags are.
It's going to be holding on the offense.
So that'll be a holding call on the Lancers. That'll bring that touchdown right back.
Sets up from the spot of the 5, which will make it now 4th down and 6.
This will bring up 4th and 6th for Norton. Drops back to pass. He's going to get to the outside, but he's knocked down, so Elliott tries to get to the outside. Holliston defense able to come in and tackle him. So that'll bring a turnover on downs. Holliston will take over in Lancer territory.
Once again, we have our 50-50 raffle. We have some parents going around. Feel free to grab them. Once again, Stacy Fitzroy said if you buy $100 of raffle tickets from her, she will be the next flyer on the cheerleading squad. 7:24 left here in the first half.
So Holliston will take over on downs here. 1st and 10 at their own 20. And flag is thrown.
Ball carried up the middle, but flag on the flag. In on the tackle, number 88, Maddie Azar. It's going to be a false start on the offense.
So false start called there on Holliston. That'll back him up. Quarterback drops back to pass. Passes over the middle, but over the head of the receiver, so incomplete to number 2.
Sets up 3rd down, about 15.
That'll bring up 3rd down and about 15 for Holliston. Norton looking to hold Holliston here. 3rd down. And pass across the middle, but off the hands of the receiver and incomplete. He had the defense beat there if he was able to rein it in.
That's a 3rd down and 15.
So timeout called by Holliston. Gonna talk things over. 3rd and 15. We'll be right back in just a few moments. So we're back here in the 2nd quarter, 6:45 left, and drops back to pass. Oh, and that is caught by number 5, and he's all the way down to the 10, the 5, and in for the touchdown. So long reception there by Holliston. Number 5 able to rein it in and bring it all the way in for the touchdown. That'll put him up now 20-0. And yet for the 3rd time tonight, number 4 going for the extra point. And that one is no good, so the score will remain 20-0 with just over 6 minutes left to play in the second quarter. And we'll be right back. So we're back here with a kickoff from Holliston, left to right. That's all the way down to about the 10-yard line or so, out to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Still on his feet. So all the way out to about the 32-yard line.
Taken down by the entire roster of the Holliston Panther. It's a first down and 10 for your Lancers. Don't stop believing.
So Lancer offense needs to get something going here. Just over 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. So they'll start at their own 31, first and 10.
First and 10 for your Lancers.
And quarterback keeper up the middle, that's Elliott. A little bit of a hole, gain of about 6 yards.
The quarterback keeper. Swept up by number 4, Connor Mulvaney. Gains about 7 yards with a second down and 3.
So Elliott on the handoff to the right-hand side, but no gain.
Conklin taken down to the backfield by number 4, Connor Mulvaney. Losing about a couple yards, setting up about third down and a long 4.
So that'll bring about third down with about 4 to go for the Lancers. Elliott still with the ball, and he is tackled in the backfield for a loss.
Back in the backfield by number 32, Kevin Lyons.
So quarterback is sacked after losing a few yards. That'll bring up fourth down. Punting unit will head out onto the field. The punt is mishandled at the 40-yard line, but able to be picked up and knocked out of bounds at about midfield. Flag is thrown.
Flags on the field.
Might be a late hit out of bounds. We'll have to take a look.
Personal foul on the Lancers.
So personal foul called on Norton. So that'll place the ball at about the 38-yard line of the Lancers.
First and 10 for Holliston.
Holliston first and 10. And handoff to the left-hand side. Dropped after a few yard gain.
Ball carried by number 21, Tristan Benson. And on the tackle, number 88, Matt Azar. Sets up about second down and 8. Ball marked at the 36-yard line.
Handoff to the left-hand side, and close to a first down.
Number 21, Tristan Benson, with the carry and on the tackle.
That was number 21 on the carry for Holliston.
Looking at about third down, about a half a yard.
So third down here for Holliston, just about a yard to go. And handoff to the right-hand side. And he's going to lose yards on that one. So Lancer is able to swarm the runner and give him a loss of a few yards. So a third and short now turns into fourth down and about 5 or 6 to go.
As we're approaching 2 minutes left till halftime.
So just about 2 minutes left here till we reach halftime. Fourth down for Holliston. Quarterback is passing to the left and caught by number 11. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Number 11, Henry Norton.
He got stuck in no man's land.
And on the tackle, number 9, Bill Ranieri. And up before Holliston gets the first down.
You should have sat down in the flat and dropped it. Fourth and 8. Don't let it get over your head. Okay, you got detached. No, it's coming.
Drops back to pass, looking right. And that's over the head of the receiver. That was number 4 coming across midfield. Incomplete. So came all the way across, but unable to connect. That'll bring up second down. So flag was thrown on the field. That'll back Holliston up. Just over a minute to play till halftime. Quarterback drops back to pass. And there's a fumble. Norton may have recovered. Quarterback was hit and fumbled, but Holliston was able to hop on that and recover.
Number 67, senior captain Jacob Chapman. Sets up about second down in American.
So timeout is called here. We'll be right back in just a few moments. So we're back here with just under a minute to play. Holliston with the ball at about midfield. Quarterback drops back to pass, and he's going to hold on to it. Passes to the left, and that ball is caught down at about the 35, but a flag is thrown. Holding on Holliston. They're certainly not helping themselves here.
Holding on the offense. Accept the penalty.
So this will back up Holliston even further, back to their own 45. So penalties are costly, as backed them up several yards on this series. At their own 45, just about 30 seconds to play until halftime. Quarterback drops back to pass. Little short screen, caught on the left-hand side. He's got some room. Down to about the 35-yard line, but pretty good pickup there of about 20 yards.
And on tackle number 77, Arthur O'Neill. Makes it 4th down.
So timeout called here. This will bring up 4th down. We'll take a brief recess. We'll be right back. So just about 11 seconds left here till halftime. 4th down for Holliston. Quarterback drops back to pass, and that's deep. And that's going to be knocked down, so incomplete.
Broken up by number 27, Henry Eck. And their Lancers will take over with 4.9 seconds left till halftime.
So Lancers will probably take a knee here, only 4 seconds left till halftime. And that's just about what they do. So halftime has come upon us. Holliston 20, Norton Lancers 0. We'll be back in just a few moments after halftime. So here we are back at Norton High School, the second half of the game between the Norton Lancers and Holliston. After one half of play, Holliston up 20-0. So start of the second half, Lancers will be on offense. Take the ball all the way out to about the 34-yard line or so.
And on the tackle, number 59, Samuel Correll.
So actually they will start at the 29-yard line.
Shot first down and 10, ball marked at the 29-yard line.
So Elliott drops back to pass, and that is complete. Out to the 35, to the 40. Knocked down at about the 43-yard line. So nice throw and catch reception there, and that'll move the chains.
Number 51, David Harding, but not before Colin gives the Lancers a first down.
He's inside now. He's at your one. No, he's bumped out.
Elliott drops back to pass, looking left. He's going to run it. And a gain of about 2.
Quarterback keep by Elliott, taken down by number 22, Bill Middleton. So no gain, sets up 2nd down and 10.
Elliott again drops back to pass, looks over the middle, and incomplete. So that'll bring it back, and that'll be 3rd down and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
So cannot make the connection over the middle. Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Lancers. So it looks like the Lancers need to call another timeout. Couldn't get the play in again.
Timeout. Lancers.
So timeout called. Elliott will head over to the sideline, talk things over with the coach, and we'll be right back. So here we are. This will bring back 3rd down. And flag is thrown.
It'll be a false start.
That's going to be a false start on the offense. That'll back them up just a little bit. So unfortunate penalty there. Backs them up a few yards. 3rd down from their own 37. Elliott again drops back to pass over the middle. And that is dropped. So incomplete. Number 4 not able to handle that. That'll bring up 4th down, and that'll send out the punting unit.
Out on the field.
Okay, brings it back past midfield and knocked down at about the 48-yard line in Lancer territory, but not before a flag is thrown on the field.
Taken down by number 85, guard Grandson.
Number 85 on the tackle there for the Lancers.
Block on the back on the return team.
So penalty called on Holliston. That'll back them up a few yards. So Holliston will start at their own 31, 1st and 10.
Down and 10 for Holliston. Ball marked on the 31-yard line.
Hand off to the left side. Pickup of a few. He'll be knocked down at about the 35.
And on the tackle, number 88, Matt Lazar. Gains about 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6. Ball will be at 35-yard line.
This will bring up 2nd and 6 for Holliston. Handoff up the middle. Short gain of about 1.
Ball carried by number 21, Christian Benson. In on the tackle, number 67, senior captain Jacob Chapman. Making about 3rd down and a short 5, long 4.
So this will bring up 3rd down for Holliston. And flag is thrown, and that'll be a delay of game penalty. So just like that, Holliston gets backed up even more yards.
So it's 3rd down and about 9.
So number 11 goes in motion. Quarterback drops back to pass, and there's pressure.
Passes in.
And that is ripped right out of the hands. Lancers have the ball.
And he's in currently for a Lancers.
And there is a flag thrown down. So ball was ripped right out of the hands of the Holliston receiver. Lancers looks like that they'll take over.
A block in the back on the defense.
So block in the back on defense.
Taken off the board, but that interception done by number 42.
Touchdown is taken away. Interception was by number 42. Quarterback keep right up the middle, no gain.
Elliott with the quarterback keeper, taken down by number 4, Connor Mulvaney. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, looking at 2nd down and 10.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Lancers at about their 25-yard line of Holliston. Elliott back to pass, little pressure, and complete pass across the middle. And he's going to break it out to the outside.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet all the way down to about the 5-yard line.
He'll be taken down right around the 3-yard line, but there's flags on the field.
Again, some flags are thrown. Let's wait and see what happens.
In on the tackle, number 32, Kevin Lyons. It is offside on the defense.
So offsides on the defense. That's Holliston. So play will be penalty decline, and they'll take the results of the play. So 1st and goal for the Lancers.
Here we go.
And right up the middle. So untouched for the touchdown. So Lancer is finally on the board, untouched right up the middle. 6 points here in the third quarter. And we'll be going for the extra point in just a moment. And the extra point is good, so Norton Lancer is on the board here in the third quarter. Holliston 20, Norton Lancers 7. We'll be right back. So Lancer's now kicking off to Holliston. Caught and steps out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Not a Lancer in sight, but was unable to stay in bounds. So Holliston will start at their own 12.
Holliston's going to set up shop first down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Here we go, Lancer Nation. Let's help out the defense. First and 10 for Holliston.
And no gain there. Ball is knocked out, but that whistle was blown dead.
Quarterback stopped at the line of scrimmage. Game's about a half yard, looking at second down and about 9.5.
This will bring up second down for Holliston. And that'll be a false start.
And it will be a false start on the offense. Let's go, Lancer Nation. Let's help out this defense.
And that just might be a touchdown for the Lancers. Holliston unable to handle it, and number 27 jumps on the ball in the end zone for the touchdown. So just like that, the Lancers are right back in it, 20-13.
Henry up. Fumble recovery for a touchdown.
So extra point attempt here. And that is blocked. And picked up by Holliston. They're going to run it all the way back.
There are flags on the field. Currently the conversion goes to Holliston.
So flags are down, whistles are being blown. So it looks like there's a penalty called there, and there'll be a re-kick attempt for the extra point.
And that fumble recovery was actually by Sean McNichols. So offside on the defense, there will be a re-kick.
So there'll be a re-kick attempt here for the Norton Lancers. It was offside penalty called on Holliston. And kicker's going to keep the ball and try to get in, and yes, he does make it. So yes, gets into the end zone. That's a 2-point conversion, so that'll put 2 more points on the board. 20-15 in the third quarter with 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to play. So just like that, instead of 1 point, Lancers pick up 2 and are right back in this game.
And the Colin Cochran 2-point conversion.
So we're back here with just over 5 minutes left to play. Lancers getting ready to kick off to Holliston, down by 5 points. Ball is caught at the 8, and there's a fake reverse. Number 2 is keeping it going up the left-hand side. He's going to get to the outside. Couple men to beat, but he's all the way out to about the 49-yard line. Nice run by Holliston. So that'll bring the Norton Lancer defense out onto the field.
Holliston will set up on their side of the 50-yard line. Let's go, Lancer Nation, 13th man, we need you. How about this defense? Let's get loud, let's get proud. First down and 10, Holliston.
So fake handoff, back to pass, and that is incomplete. Incomplete over the middle. Pass intended for number 11. So second down here for Holliston. Quarterback keeps it, gets to the outside, picks up a few yards.
Shovel pass, number 21.
Little shovel pass off to the left.
Let's see where the ball will be marked.
Just shy of a first down.
He took away the pitch and the quarterback panicked, and then he closed back down. The quarterback stayed with it and gave it back.
Actually, it looked like the quarterback was keeping the ball and pitched it out to the left at the last second.
Here we go. Let's get loud. Let's get proud, Lancer Nation. Big third down play.
So third down and less than a yard to go. Just shy of the Lancer 40-yard line. Handoff up the middle. And that's definitely enough for a first. So down to about the 35-yard line.
Benson gets through for a Holliston first down. And on the tackle, number 4, Jelani DePina, and number 85, Dar's grandson, Hunter Murphy. First and 10, ball marked on the 35-yard line.
Hey, you got trips?
Handoff up the middle. Tackled right away, maybe a yard.
77, Arthur O'Neill. There's a flag on the plate. It'll be a false start.
So flag down on the field. That's false start called on the offense. That'll back them up a little bit.
Makes it first down and 15.
Yeah, Robbie, get him in here and have him check that.
Quarterback drops back to pass. Pass over the middle. And that is rejected by Norton Lancers number 27, Sean McNichols. So incomplete pass over the middle. Nice defense there by McNichols.
Second down and 15 for Holliston.
This will bring up second down and 15 at about the 38-yard line of Norton. So another delay of game called on Holliston.
There will be a delay of game on the offense. Second down 20, ball at the 34-yard line.
Drops back to pass, and that's thrown right into the dirt, so incomplete.
By number 85, guards grandson, Hunter Murphy. Once again, put your hands together for the hardest working ladies in show business, your Lady Lancer cheerleaders. Big third down and 20. Let's go, Lancer Nation. Here we go, 13th man.
So this brings up a long 3rd and 20 for Holliston. Lancer's looking to hold him here. Quarterback drops back to pass, and there's pressure. Lets it go and throws it out of bounds. So Lancers
makes it 4th down and 20.
We'll be waiting on 4th down here, so thinking Holliston will probably be punting, and out comes the punting unit for Holliston.
Cochran and McNichols. Back to receive the punt.
Hey, they need to move up. We're at the 4-yard line. Get to the 10. That's it.
Oh, fair catch caught there at about the 15-yard line. So Lancers will take over on offense at their own 15.
Down and 10 from the 16-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for Norton Lancers.
15 with 3:20 left.
Handoff off to the left, up the middle a little bit, so a few yard gain there.
Cochran with the run.
Out to about the 20.
32, Kevin Lyons.
Hey, Cochran, someone's down. You got someone down there.
And we have an injury on the field. Injury timeout.
So we'll have a brief time. So there was a Norton player injured, helped off the field. They'll be tended to on the sidelines. This will bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Lancers. Handoff a few yards up on the left-hand side.
Carried by Sean McNichols. Let's take a look where they spot the ball. Looking at about 3rd down and a half yard. And no, they're going to give him the 1st down. So McNichols gives yard.
So chains are going to move. It'll be a 1st down. Lancers are out to their own 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Handoff for about a yard or so up the middle.
Carried by McNichols.
That was McNichols on the carry.
And on tackle number 51, David Hardy. For a gain of 2. Makes it 2nd down and 8. With 1:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Timeout, Lancers.
So timeout is called by the Norton Lancers with just over a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. They'll talk things over. We'll be right back. We're back with just over a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 9. Handoff to the right, and that's a no gain. Possible loss of a yard.
Colin Cochran with the carry. In on the tackle, number 32, Kevin Lyons. Third down coming up for your Lancers. 3rd down.
That'll bring up 3rd and 9 for Lancers. Elliott back to pass. And that is just off the fingertips of the receiver across the middle.
Makes it 4th down. And the punting team to go.
So the punting unit will head on the field for Norton. 4th down. Just about 30 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Ball's caught at about the 38, out to the 45, across the 50, and he's knocked out of bounds. Flag is thrown.
Mitchell Gimbrich, there is a flag on the field.
So the officials talking things over. A flag was thrown on the field.
Flag will be picked up.
So after a discussion, flag will be picked up and no penalty on the play.
There is a block in the back on the return team.
So they actually did back the football up, called it a blocking in the back on the offensive team, which is Holliston. So they will start at their 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
the field today. 1st and 10, ball marked at the 34-yard line.
Quarterback drops back to pass over the middle, and that's caught. So enough for a first down out to about the 46-yard line.
Taken down by number 4, Jelani DePina, but not before Topher gets Holliston a first down. Makes it 1st down and 10. Ball marked at the 47-yard line.
So that'll be the end of the third quarter. So after 3, Holliston 20, Lancers 15.
Norton 15.
We'll be right back. So we are back here at the start of the fourth quarter. A run up the middle. That'll bring the ball to about the 47 or so.
In on tackle, number 88, Radazar. Not before gaining about 7. Looking at 2nd down and 3. Ball is on the 46-yard line.
Handoff up the middle. And a few yard gain. That's going to be close to a first down.
In on the tackle, number 77, Arthur O'Neill. Let's see where they'll spot the ball. It'll be a measurement timeout.
So timeout here by the officials. They're going to bring the chains out to measure. So after a measurement here, just shy of the first down.
Here we go, Lancer Nation. A big 3rd down in inches. Come on, let's get loud, let's get proud. Here we go.
And the ball is dropped.
Ball is fumbled.
But looks like Holliston was able to jump on it.
But not before a 5-yard loss. Looking at a big 4th down.
So ball was fumbled, loss of about 5 yards on that play. So that'll bring up about 4th and 5.
Your offense is killing.
Harrison in on the stop. And the punt team's coming out.
So it looks like they're going to send the punting team out for Holliston. That'll send 2 people back for the Lancers, waiting on the punt at about their 15-yard line. So fair catch caught at about the 21-yard line. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for Norton.
Down 20 to 15.
So this brings up 1st and 10.
For the Lancers.
Fake handoff, drops back to pass. And that is incomplete, knocked away.
Skip, incomplete. Intended for number 4, Jelani DePina. And we have an injury timeout on the
Norton player down on the field, so trainer will head out to see what's going on. We'll take a short little break. We'll be right back.
Mark at the 21-yard line.
So after a quick injury timeout, Lancer player walks off the field and is now 2nd and 10. Elliott drops back to pass, and that ball is complete, but knocked down right away at about the 21-yard line. That was Murphy on the catch for Norton.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage, makes it 3rd down and 10. With 8:15 left in the ballgame.
So Elliott drops back to pass, and that is caught but leveled right as he catches the ball.
Pass intended to number 24, Colin Cochran, incomplete.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Mitchell Ginglet breaking up the pass.
So out heads the punting unit for Norton.
4th down and 10 when the punt team coming out.
And fair catch at about the 48-yard line. So Holliston will take over from there.
Holliston will set up shop. 1st down and 10. The ball in there, 48-yard line.
No. Relax. 6 is there. 6 is there. Yeah, he is.
Go sit down.
Carried by Henry Norton. Taken down by half the offensive line, makes it 2nd down and 5.
This will bring up 2nd and 5. And quick running plays up the middle again.
Henry Norton taken down by number 17, Nathaniel Thomason. Makes it 3rd down and 2.
3rd and a short 2 here for Holliston at the Lancer 44-yard line. Quick little pitch and gets several yards, enough for a first. Picks up about 6 yards. So that'll move the chains and make it 1st and 10 for Holliston. Down at about the Lancer 34-yard line.
Joe Ranieri gives Holliston a 1st down.
They weren't set when he snapped that into motion. 2nd and 9.
Dylan Ibbotson with the carry. Taken down by number 67, team captain Jacob Chapman. 2nd down and 9. Henry Norton with the carry. In on the tackle, number 88, Matt Azar. And number 9, Joe Ranieri, makes up 3rd down and 3. Big 3rd down, Lancer Nation. Here we go. And it's going to be timeout, Holliston.
Timeout called by Holliston, so they'll take a brief minute to talk things over. We'll be right back. So here we are back with 3rd down, 3 to go. Holliston with another run.
22, Ibbotson with the carry.
That was number 22 on the carry there for Holliston. That'll be enough for a 1st down. They'll move the chains. That'll bring them down to just about 23-yard line. So Holliston running the ball often, trying to eat up some time on the clock.
Right there. Oh,
Ibbotson with the carry.
1 second.
In on the tackle, number 9, Joe Ranieri.
Too many! That was too many motion!
Ibbotson stopped by number 42, Barry Reinhardt, and number 72.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 4 to go for Holliston. They're down in Norton Lancer territory.
3rd down and a long 3.
Knocking on the door at about the 14-yard line. Big play here for the Lancers to hold them.
Recovered by Holliston. It'll be 4th down. Here we go, Lancer Nation. Big.
That'll to bring up 4th down for Holliston. Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
Say 18. Hannibal. BA.
Timeout, Holliston.
So timeout called here by Holliston. It'll take a few moments. We'll be right back. So 4th down here for Holliston, knocking on the door down in Lancer territory. And a handoff to the right-hand side. Looks like he might have picked up enough for the 1st.
Number 22, Ibbotson with the carry, but not for
Chains will move, so that'll be enough for a 1st down for Holliston with just over 2.5 minutes to play in the game.
Get out of the way, sucker.
Ball carry for 2 yards. Will be timeout, Lancers.
Run on the outside, but tackle down over on the right-hand sideline.
But the flag is on the field. And on the tackle, number 15, Thomas Mulvaney.
So a little controversy here. Norton coach heading out to talk to the official.
So the penalty is going to bring Holliston back. Looking at second down and 15.
So this will bring up 2nd and 15 with just over 2 minutes to play. Pass in the end zone, and he's out of the back of the end zone, so incomplete pass.
Makes it third down. And
So that'll bring up 3rd and 15. So Norton looking to hold him here. 3rd and 15 for Holliston. They're going to call a timeout.
Holliston.
So we'll be right back in just a few moments.
Holliston 20, Norton 15. Big third down play. Pass complete to number 2, Bill Nash. And on the tackle, number 85, guys.
So this will bring up 4th down.
And number 34, Nate Safar.
Just under 2 minutes to play.
You know what I would want? Show it and then get on. Show blitz and then fall out.
Lancer Nation, 4th down and 12. Get off your seats. What we hear you, Lancer Nation. Let's get loud. Let's get proud.
So Lance is looking to hold him here. on 4th down. And whistle blown and flag is thrown. Looks like that's going to be a false start.
On the offense. Come on, keep getting loud. Let's go, Lancer Nation. The sideline needs you. The guys on the field need you. 13th man, here we go.
And look for crossing. Tell them to play the ball.
Here we go, big 4th down play. Come on, Lancer Nation, let's go. Let's get up, let's get proud.
Drops back to pass over the middle, and he's wide open. And that's a touchdown.
Anthony Zumalache, Holliston.
So number 5 on the catch, Anthony. Extra point attempt here by number 4. And that's going to be good. So number 4 on the extra point attempt was 3 for 4 tonight, I believe. So that'll bring the score to Holliston 27, Norton Lancers 15 with 1:48 left to play. We'll be right back in just a few moments. So this is the kickoff here. Holliston kicking right to left to the Lancers. Picked up at the 25 and knocked down. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 with 1:43 left to play.
With the run back.
So Norton will start on their own 25-yard line. Elliott back to pass. And that ball is knocked down at the line of scrimmage. So incomplete pass, tipped. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Making it 2nd down and 10 with 1:37 left in the game.
Elliott rolling out to the left. Passes for a short gain.
Pass complete. Clock still running. 3rd down and 8.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8 with 1:10 left to play in the game. Elliott has the ball, drops back to pass, rolling out to the right. He's going to keep it and stays in bounds. So there's a flag thrown. That's going to be for a late hit.
In on the tackle, number 51, David Harding. Flag on the field.
It's going to be a personal foul, late hit on Holliston.
Personal foul on the defense. And the penalty is going to give Norton a 1st down.
So that'll bring the Norton Lancers out to their own 44-yard line with 45 seconds to play in this game. 1st and 10. Rolling out to the left. He's going to keep it. He's going to get out to the left-hand side and out of bounds, so that'll save time on the clock.
Elliott, the keeper, runs out of bounds just shy of the 1st down. Gains about 6 yards. Ball on the Holliston side of the field on the 49-yard line. 2nd down and about 4.
Back off the line. Back up.
So incomplete pass. That ball was at the feet of the receiver.
Murphy, incomplete.
That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Breaks to the outside. He's going to get down and knocked out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. So that'll be enough for a 1st down, and that'll move the chains. Elliott drops back to pass, lets that one go, and that is intercepted. And he's all the way down past midfield, breaks it to the middle, down to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, down to the 20, all the way back for the touchdown. So intercepted and brings it back about 85 yards for the touchdown, and that's going to be it. So Holliston able to make the interception at the very end, brings it all the way back. End of the game will be 33 Holliston, 15 Norton Lancers. You can catch this game and all games on NortonMediaCenter.org.